In this episode, we traveled 370 nautical miles from Port McNeill to Princess Louisa Inlet and back, stopping a few places along the way. I spent Saturday getting Esperanza ready. I had to repair a broken nav light and load her with food, fuel, and water. The plan is to take Esperanza down myself. Jen and John would drive down to Campbell River and meet me. It's Sunday morning. With 86 nautical miles to go to Campbell River, my autopilot isn't working. Spending an hour and a half at the dock trying to troubleshoot why my autopilot wasn't working, I decided to just hand steer and maybe figure out what's going on later. I just wanted to get going. About half an hour after I left, the autopilot started working again, just randomly. So I don't know what's going on with it, but I don't have to stand out there in the cold. I'm going to hang out here and make some coffee. The view in Johnstone Strait was absolutely beautiful that day. Dinner, but it's organic. It's pretty good. Took some meat out earlier, but it's still frozen, so I'll have that tomorrow. I have headphones on because the engine's really annoying. Hiding out in here making something to eat because it's cold out there. Beautiful though. Can't get enough of this view. It's gonna be dark out soon, so I thought I'd make some dinner. It's 3:15. I think I'm gonna stop at Veer Cove for the night. It's another 25 miles. Probably be there just after 8 o'clock. See if this headwind keeps up. just went through some really thick fog that was really disorientating. My GPS started messing up right as we were going through some strong current, and then fog rolled in and I couldn't see anything. I got through the fog and we're slowly making progression forwards against like 5 knots of current. The whirlpools would like spin the boat one way and then spin the boat the other, and of course it's dark and foggy. You have no idea where land is or where you're supposed to be going, and with the GPS not working properly, it was stressful. But now you can see there's these lights. There's the green, that's the navigational beacon on shore. There's another one up ahead. I need to keep that on our right. And then there's one on the port side. We gotta go right between those. And it's so awesome that I can actually see those. I feel so much better now. And the moon's out. Just this one thick patch of fog right where the current was the strongest. I don't know what kind of anomaly caused that, but wow, that was not fun. I'm afraid there's just no way to capture how beautiful this night is. There's snow on the mountains and the moon's lighting them right up. All the stars, you can't really see it in the video. Definitely the most beautiful night I've been out on the boat yet. It's middle of December. It's amazing. Here you can see there's a rainbow around the moon in the clouds. After traveling more than 53 nautical miles, fighting the ebb tide and a strong headwind all day, I anchored in Veer Cove for the night. Veer Cove was nice. I never got to see it because it was dark when I anchored there last night, and it was dark this morning when I pulled out of there, but it seems like a nice little cove. It was calm and the depth was about right for anchoring, so left this morning and my autopilot's not working again. It just says Sea Talk failure. So till it randomly starts working this time, if hopefully I'm hand steering. So weather's nice, calm and cold. Sun's supposed to come out later today, so wait for that. Yeah. I traveled another 35 nautical miles from Veer Cove to Campbell River. After a couple hours, I tried turning the autopilot off and then back on again. After that, it worked fine. arrived at Seymour Narrows an hour late for slack tide. I was going with the current, and I made pretty good time. I arrived in Campbell River just after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. After a good night's sleep, I woke up and it was flat calm. Jen and John made it down safely from Port McNeill. Then we did a little last-minute shopping at Canadian Tire and Superstore before departing for Powell River later that morning. We traveled 32 nautical miles, crossing the Strait of Georgia to Powell River. We ran into some fog, and we got to experience freezing rain during our crossing. We arrived in Powell River at 6:30. It was very calm when we tied up to the very outside dock, but it didn't stay that way. When we got up the next morning, the swell from the strong southeast winds was blowing right at us. We walked Esperanza ahead on the dock to get her out of the worst of the swell. Then John and I took the dinghy to a beach and explored a nearby park. The park was really cool, and the sea lions were playing by the breakwater near where we parked our dinghy. Back on Esperanza, we ordered takeout from a local Thai food restaurant. We ate dinner and went to bed early. I set my alarm for 3 a.m. When I woke up, I quickly got us untied and underway. We traveled 58 nautical miles along the Malaspina Strait, through Jarvis Inlet, and up to Princess Louisa Inlet. While everyone slept, I sailed. Seven o'clock in the morning, sailing up Jarvis Inlet. Doing about 4.5 knots, just the Genoa. We left Powell River at 3:30 this morning. I got up at 3 o'clock and untied us. We should be able to make the slack tide at Malibu Rapids this afternoon for 3:50. Light out in a couple of hours. Here comes a ferry. Princess Royal Reach. We're almost at Malibu Rapids, but we're a little early. Miles have been ticking by real fast today. We're sailing downwind. Right now we're 5 knots. I just got the main up. And this is our view. We took our time during the last few miles and made sure we arrived at slack tide for Malibu Rapids. Join us next time as we explore the frozen Princess Louisa Inlet, celebrate Christmas, and make our way back to Port McNeil. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. It's a great way to support our channel and stay up to date with all our latest videos.